What is a Djabolik honey jar? What is a demonic honey jar? A demonic honey jar, from a Bokor standpoint, is different from your typical honey jar, which is found many places around the world, so and so. The demonic honey jar is made with very aggressive ingredients, ingredients that range from certain creatures, certain animals, let's just say this, from certain animals, and it's mixed into the work. And of course, there's other ingredients which I don't want to mention on the video, but herbs as well. Sometimes it can be, blended up. The liquid that goes in there, it can be obvious, but sometimes a lot of us who want our stuff to remain hidden, we either grind it up or we blend it up into a liquid and we put it into the work, so that when a person looks at it, they don't know what it is. And they can never track it or never try to duplicate what has been done. But in all, with the demonic honey jar, you have to be very careful when working with this, because if you piss that spirit off by putting its vessel where it's not supposed to be, you're going to get fucked up. It can range from family members getting fucked up as well. Now, on the good side of this is that it makes your target obsessed. It draws them back, and it kind of soothes them to the point where it makes them easy to cope with. Sometimes what happens is that we may have stubborn targets. What that jar does is that it makes them calm down a bit. It calms them down a little bit, and it makes them easy to manage with, And then sometimes, the person can be stubborn, but this is the backlash of this type of work. Because if your target puts up resistance, there's definitely going to be backlash. If there is some type of infidelity in play, most of the time, that's where the penalties become very hard. Because if there is infidelity, which the spirit is there to bring two people together, if there's infidelity on behalf of each party, there is definitely going to be penalties. And that penalty can range from illness to being fired to even death of a family member. So it becomes something that you have to really be a person that's on their game. It's not really a job that I recommend for anyone. It's just, you got to be on your shit. You can't just be defiling the work, doing whatever you want with it. No, because you're going to piss the spirit off and you're going to have some problems. And sometimes what happens is that your whole love life can be shut down completely if you don't follow the protocol. So, in regards to the differences between the common honey jar and what I refer to as the demonic honey jar, the difference is obvious. One can do massive amount of damage, as well as it can cause a little craziness when it comes to the aspect of love. A lot of lust comes into play with this work. A lot of lust, a lot of let's just say this, a lot of forcefulness comes through this, where per se your traditional jar is like basically love and sweetening, make the person sweeten up to you whatsoever, and that's it. Where per se there's a whole lot of aggression with the demonic honey jar.